So I've been asked a perfectly reasonable question about the Rockschool videos that I've been uploading. Hopefully you've been enjoying those and finding them useful. And somebody asked me, can I share the tab, the music, the resources? There's quite a few things that are part of the course. I've also mentioned backing tracks and things like that that are available to the Rockschool students. And can I share those materials on my videos with a link or whatever, or post them in the description, or whichever way of sharing them? Short answer is no. The reason for that is I'm not being mean and I'm not being lazy. The Rockschool materials and course is actually a company that provides these resources. I'm sure they're copyrighted and protected, so I don't want to be upsetting Rockschool. Don't want to be upsetting YouTube and having issues with my videos getting took down or anything like that. And basically they're not my resources to share, so it's not really for me to share another company's resources for other people. The reason I started doing this particular playlist of the Rockschool things was to support some students that I'm working with face to face who had already just started studying the Rockschool course when I met them, and have asked me for some help and guidance in preparing for the exams and generally learning the materials. So the videos that I'm making here are intended as an extra bit of help for someone that already has access to those Rockschool materials, which you can. I will put a link below on this video to the main Rockschool site, so you can take a look at that if you're interested in learning more about the company and the things that they do and the courses they offer. I don't know that much about them myself. I don't work for Rockschool. I'm not a Rockschool tutor. I don't get paid anything for talking about them or doing these videos to help students who are doing that. It's purely come about because of something that I've been doing with my face-to-face students who already have the paid for materials in front of them. So that's the reason why. Sadly, I could share them, but I don't want to do that and risk all the upset that I've mentioned before. What I can tell you is, from what I've seen of the resources and from what I've seen of just a little bit of looking around their website and doing my own exploration, it seems like a decent course for anyone that wants to learn musical gradings at a contemporary level, rather than what you imagine the old-fashioned classical music style gradings to be like. And I have had some experience of that myself. I didn't particularly enjoy it. There was a lot of pure sight reading and really in-depth theory that was thrown at me right at the start, and to be honest, I found that a little bit off-putting because, like most of you, I wanted to play my guitar and have fun playing my guitar rather than going back to school, basically learning all these things. Everything that I've used so far on the Rockschool stuff seems great to me. It's a good way of learning, and one of the best things about following a course, any kind of course, it could be Rockschool, I'm sure there's hundreds of other ones that you could choose, is that you've got a structure, so that you've got something to work towards. Because sometimes when you're learning at whatever level, from beginner, intermediate, advanced, you can become a little bit stagnant and feel like you're not developing, you're not improving, you're putting in the same amount of practice, but you don't feel like you're playing any better than you were yesterday. And it can affect your motivation sometimes. It happens to everybody. But one of the great things about the course, and courses aren't for everybody. Some people prefer just to pick up a guitar and do their own thing, and that's fantastic as well. But one of the good things is it gives you a bit of a structure to be able to, people that want to follow the steps and make sure that they've got the things right, and at the end of it you do come out with an actual accredited qualification, which in the case of the Rockschool stuff I believe is recognised with UCAS, which means that the qualifications that you gain if you go in for the exams can be useful if you want to use them as part of an entry requirement for higher education or further education. So there's loads of benefits to that. I've never been, until I started doing this, I've never really been that much involved with formally teaching these exam type courses. It's always been, oh, do you want to look, which song do you want to learn, some techniques do you want to learn, just doing it basically whatever the student wants to do. In this instance, some students have wanted to follow this course, so my job is to try and support them as much as I can. So I'm sorry I can't give you the additional materials. I wish I could. I'll try and give you as much as I can without upsetting Rockschool or anybody else. But if you want more, if you're interested in more information, have a look on the internet. You might be able to find some tabs and things like that. I don't know, but I'll put a link down to the official Rockschool site so that you can have a look at, see for yourself what they're doing.